Hello and welcome. My name is Bill Gans, and I'll be your host today here from our WOW Mobile and Liberty International studios of Mid-Wilshire. Today we have a very special guest in the house, Mr. Johnny Reed, been with LibertyInternational.net since 2001. His friends call him JR, and this training module he has today is the most important, in my opinion, to grow your business. And I'm going to welcome Johnny Reed, aka JR, to the studio today. How are you, JR?
I'm doing great, Bill. Let's get right into our presentation today. The most important thing to do when you're first beginning is to learn how to place the first three IRs and also logging into your business suite. So if we'll go to the monitor here, we'll go through our PowerPoint presentation. So imagine you sitting in front of your website, which is libertyinternational.net / and you have a 5-digit code. If you don't remember the 5-digit code, you can log in to your virtual office through any Liberty International site. So what you want to do is look in the upper right-hand corner. It's going to say My Business Suite. Click on that link, and that's going to give you a page where you're going to need to put in your user ID and your password. Now, your user ID was your 5-digit code. If you've forgotten your 5-digit code or don't know it because somebody else put your application in, you can click on this bottom link right here, and you can put in either the social or the tax ID number that went in on the application, and then you can also put your password in. Now, many times, once again, representatives don't know or forgot their password, or somebody else put it in. To retrieve your password, you would need to email customer service at cs@libertyinternational.net, and they will respond to you by email only. So to recap this, if you know your 5-digit code, put it in here, put your password in, hit the red arrow or the enter key on your keypad, and then that will help you successfully log into your back office. Now, once here, there are many things that you will need to know, but today we're going to be very specific because you want to be able to put your first 3 people in as quickly as possible and get that out of the way. So under Site Navigation, which is on the left here, we look for My Websites. And if you click on My Websites, you're going to get a drop-down menu of all the different URLs that you get with the Liberty International business model. The very top one says My Personal Gateway. You want to click on that link. That will then open up a new page entitled Stress-Free Networking. This is a page where you can put in your personal contact information, your About Me information, and a picture. We're going to skip all that, and we're going to go here to the bottom where it says Genealogy Placement, and you want to click on that link. Now here we come to the heart of the placement of your people. So remember, this is for people that will log into the front of your website and sign themselves up by simply hitting Join Liberty Now. So when you open up, hit Genealogy Placement, it opens up this big yellow box, and if you notice, 4L was already selected. So if somebody beats you to this exercise and logs in online and signs up in your business, don't worry, the first one goes in right where it's supposed to, under a position we call 4L. So that's where your first IR goes in. Now your second one is going to go under 7R. So what you want to do is, after somebody's already signed up in your business, is go ahead and do this exercise and click on the little radio button down here that says 7R, and that's where your second and your third IR is going to be placed. Now the third person is going to just automatically follow the second person. In other words, the third person logs into your website, signs up, you change nothing, you do nothing. And before you log out of this exercise, make sure you come and you click on Save Changes to lock the positions in place. Now, once that is done, then the next question has come up constantly over the years is, well, when do I go inwards? When do I build more than 2 teams? And so the first rule here is keep working until you start cycling every day. So if you don't, then you're not taking advantage of all the compounding effort of the unlimited depth that you get with this program. So remember, if you're building out 4L and 7R, and maybe you have a 4th, 5th, or 6th person, you want to stack those people underneath each one of these team members. Because remember now, for every 6,000 points that the 2 teams collectively do, where 1/3 is on one side, we're going to cut an override check to you. Now remember, as this starts to compound, this genealogy, all these people are trying to get their 3, to get their 3, to get their 3. When you do 48,000 total points, 16 is going to be on one side, 32 can be on the other, or anywhere in between. That's going to be a full cycle, which is going to be at least $500. And so you want to keep working this exercise by placing people under 4L and 7R until you start to see yourself cycling about every day, and then come back and repeat the exercise using the different placements of the other teams. So the goal here is to learn how to make a 6-figure income, and then once that starts to happen, you can then start building a 3rd or 4th team, depending on which package that you picked. And of course, once you start cycling every day, many other things will become very clear. So that's it, Bill. That's the most important lesson, is how to put the first 3 people in. The first one goes on the left, the next 2 go on the right, and of course you work those 2 teams until they start to cycle every day, and then you can go and try to work a 3rd and a 4th team.
JR actually taught me this, and this is the way I do it. It's terribly simple. Watch this video a couple of times. Get someone on your team or your upline to help you if you don't understand it. But it's terribly simple. It's just moving the people as you bring your people into your system. This is such important information to grow your business, and I want to thank JR for taking the time today. This is company-wide information. This isn't building his team. This is just sharing great information company-wide by the field leaders, and JR today is one of those guys that's just bringing these helpful hints to really grow your business, and I want to thank him. My name is Bill Gans, and I'm your host today here from our WOW Mobile Liberty International Studios on Mid-Wilshire, and I want to thank you for taking the time. We'll see you on the next training episode. Bye-bye.